Correct. Now my app is ready. Okay, so let me click on menu. We have many other things we can do. Okay, but let me go straight to our app manager so that I can set up many other things. I think we are done with this place. Oh, this, my first app, that's the text because of this place. Because of display, we were the one that said logo on app, no, it should display text. But you want it to display logo, you choose display logo. That's how that place works. Now let's go to word settings. Our blog will display on display. Why? It doesn't display. Why? Because we have not uploaded any blog posts. So if I upload it, our blog will display. Now contact all, it's already there. Services. So let me just call it VTU services. Save. Once I save it, go to this place. Let me refresh and click here. You can see VTU services. So what I'm doing is reflecting immediately. Let me fund my wallet. You remember that on this place, let me show you something which I've already forgotten. Now on display, this is our app manager. Tasks to complete. These are the things. If you have not completed all days, do not launch your app, and your app is not ready to be launched. So that means something is wrong. Not really something is wrong. It means it is still in development mode until you complete that email. If you want to fund for example, I want to fund my wallet with online payment. It should go. Why? Because everything is in test mode. So you are the one that will not change this online to your own. You can see this place now, pay with card. I can pay with card. You can see, you can see here, test. So it's in test mode. 100 naira. So it's successful. You can see 100 naira. I have 100 naira now. So the transaction, I initiated the transaction and my wallet is funded. You can see one. So it shows one here. Okay, so if I want to buy airtime now, so click on airtime. So these are the 4 services we have under that. Now you can see here we have data services. So we have the remaining, or you click on VTU services here. You can see the charge pen, education pen, this and that. And or you can click it from here. You can see. Now money I've sent, so in case you want to send money, so once you send money, it will display the receiver here, and you can withdraw outside Nigeria, inside Nigeria. Choose your bank. So once you choose your bank, to fetch, and it's just normal the way withdrawal works. But remember, please, don't get this place wrong. I act like a customer. I want to withdraw money. Once I put my account number here and amount I want to withdraw, which I must have it already here, though you can set charges. So if I withdraw, do not expect this money to go to that your customers immediately. You, as the owner of the app, will receive email or you receive message that someone wants to withdraw. Then you transfer the money to the person. It's manual. Okay, it's manual because the money must come from you, not a concerns Samurai bot with withdrawal. Because this 100 naira now, let's assume I pay you this 100 naira and I want to withdraw it. So who will pay it back? Is you, not Samurai bot. You are the one that collected the money. Okay, so now let's go to frequently asked questions. That facts is not here. So once you provide, let me do it. Let me just do 1 or 2 things here. Okay, like here, the question that you think your customer may ask: do you have MTN CG? Yes. Just put your answer there. Okay. Now let us go back to main dashboard and see what the tasks we have already performed. You can add more by clicking on this. So let me go to main dashboard again. You can see that file has gone, so it remains 3. So kindly add at least one info to your blog, to our blog. So you click here, let me just add something. Hello world. This is my first app. Okay, so I put one image there and save. After this is done, so let's go to main dashboard again. You can see it remains 2. Kindly provide correct phone numbers. So this is phone number. Let me use my correct phone number. Let's say we have 08011223344. Save changes. Now we are going to check the task we performed and the one that remains. Oh, sorry, the one I provided is still the same thing with the old one. Okay, let me just make it different by using 5. Good. Kindly set up correct details on your payment method. You know, I just funded my wallet here freely. Okay, so and you are the owner, you must receive the money. But here, it's just in test mode, you do not receive anything. So what I have uploaded, that blog is already here, done. Yeah, fax is there. So click on fax. You can see, do you have MTNCG? Let me click here, yes. So that's how fax works. After that, we have our blog. So the blog post that I've added, contact us, about. So under about, you see here. Now this image, how you change this image is under here, about. This is the image. So upload new image, so it will replace the old one. Okay, now if your customer, now we have 2 ways of funding. Is either manual payment or online payment. I'm going to explain the 2. Okay, so let's go straight to display. Click on this place. This is admin dashboard. Okay, this is admin dashboard. How will you enter this admin dashboard? Let me show you. You click on admin dashboard from here, admin dashboard. It will take you to this place. Now I'm going to explain. How many times does your customer view your app? You know, I'm just the one. And I view it once, as in when I open the app. So it will count it as one view. How many customers do you have this? How many transactions have your customers performed? So just let me explain everything in details. Under here, you click on total customers. We have total customers. Now you can suspend this customer. You can fund this customer. It's either you fund, either you credit or you debit. You can message this customer. You can show information about this customer. You can generate statements, transaction statement for this customer between dates, maybe last month to this month. You can delete this customer, and in case your customer want to reset some codes or some pins. What I mean by some code is, for example, if the activation code and your customer doesn't receive any email, if you click on this, you see, warning, this resets your customer's already set PIN, 12A code, password, and activation code. Once you click on this, it should generate new PINs, new password, new 2FA code, and new activation code, which you can actually send to your customer. You can use it to log in into their app in case something happens. Maybe they don't receive email or they lose some things. That is for customers area. Let me click on fund so that you can see how it works. So you can see we have two things. Is that you credit this customer or you debit this customer? Which how much? So you put the amount there. So let me credit this customer with 5,000. Please note that funding of customer, you don't actually need to have money in your API. I will explain API. But funding your customer, you can fund your customer with any amount. If you like, fund your customer 1 billion. Not a concern, Samara bond. So let me fund my customer with 5,000 naira. You can see? Oh, sorry, 50,000 naira. This is it, 50,000 naira. But your customer has 100 naira before, so that make it 50,000 naira. Wallet credited. Okay. Now let's go back to main dashboard. Now this is the amount your customers have, because if you have like thousands of customers or hundreds of customers, so it is sum their wallet balance. Today's transaction, your profit, I will explain everything now. Now that your customer has 50,000 naira, can your customer buy anything on your platform? Let's check it out. Let's go to your app. This is your app. I want to buy, we have different services. Let me go to data. We have SME, we have corporate, we have gifting, we have this, and we have that. So if we don't want this 9 mobile data to be there, or let me say you want to disable any service, what you have to do, just go straight to this place, click on VTU setup, scroll down and look for available services. These are available services. Which one do you want to disable? Let me disable Airtel data, for example. Okay, then click on save. Now let's go back to your app and click on data service. Let's see whether Airtel data will be there. Do you see anything Airtel? No. You remember that 9 mobile was here before, so when one was removed, so it adjusts itself to this place. Now I want to buy MTN SME, so the price is here. Now how will you know default price of services? To note default price of services, click on pricing table. This one will give you list of what. Now MTN SME 1 gig is 249, and your profit, if you sell it, your profit will be this. That's 3%. How much is that 3%? So that will be 3% of 249. That's it. You can see. So all the services, not 3%. There are some that changes. You can see. Okay. Now let's go back. Can your customer buy something? That's where we are going. Then put my number. Let's, for example, go to 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4. Can I buy? Buy. I have to pay 50,000 plus. So your PIN. Are you sure to purchase? Yes. Failed. Contact my first app for support. My first app is the name of my app. So if your app name is Samara, so that will be failed. Contact Samara for support. Now, what makes it to fail? You remember that your customer has 50,000 naira, which means you can't fund someone without collecting money. Even if it is online. If your customer fund with online we pay you, as in if it is Flutterwave you are using. If your customer funds, so the money will go straight to Flutterwave, and next day, even if it is Paystack or Flutterwave, next day Flutterwave and Paystack will send the money to your bank account. So which may indirectly, for you to fund your customer, you have already collected money. If it is online, your customer will be funded immediately. Automatically, you are not the one that will fund because it is online payment. And Flutterwave or Paystack that accept the payment from your customer, Flutterwave will send the money back to you in the next day. But if it is a manual payment, you collect your money sharp, and then you fund your wallet, you fund your customer. Now, Let us assume you fund your customer with 5 million naira and your customer want to buy like this. You see, the thing failed. Because it will fail because you don't have any money in your API. If it doesn't fail, that means people will have become trillionaire. Okay, for example, in this place, I found myself with 50,000 naira. Did I collect money? So I know I collect money. I don't collect money, but it's just testosterone. I can fund the customer with any amount. I'm the customer. So if I fund myself with 50 million, that means if this place is successful like this and I receive data, I will just fund myself with 5 trillion naira. I will continue selling data and become trillionaire. Okay? But that is not possible. You have to fund your own API. How you fund your API so that the money, the transaction will be going through? Go to this place. You can see API. So you fund your API. Online payment, bank transfer, anyhow if you like. You can fund your customer. You can see we have different payment method. So once you fund your customer, you can fund your API. So once you fund your API, let us assume I have 130 naira in this place. No, 129 naira in this place. And your customer want to buy, you can see that 500 MB here is also 129, and I have 129 in my API. That means the transaction will be successful. 129 will be removed from this API, and 129 will be removed from your customer, which I believe you understand that. If 129 does not go away, does not remove from your customer's wallet, that means that 50,000 that your customer has can use it to buy something of 1 billion. If you don't deduct your customer, so deduction is done automatically. It's not that someone removes or some other bot removes 129 naira from your account. It's a must. If it doesn't remove it, okay, you mean 50,000 and your customer can use it to buy something of 1 trillion. So it must be removed. So that your customer also, the money your customer has will be reducing. So once it ends, then your customer will send you money again to fund his or her wallet. Now that is how that place works. You know that I said 129 will be removed from this customer and 129 will be removed from your API. How you not gain? That is why I showed you pricing table. That once you sell that MTN SME 1 gig, is already here. So that 500 MB is 129. So you get 3% of that 129, and that money 3% will be here. Now this message is because you can see you have a new undelivered transaction, a user with email address this try to purchase MTN SME 500 MB on this date, but your API balance was insufficient. You can see it tells you that failed that we experienced this time, and that time that was brought this place. Now it will have been delivered into my email, as into the manager's email as well. Now let us assume you sell that 129 MB, 500 MB for 129 naira, and you get 3% of it. The money will reflect here. Then you click on this place. So when you click on this place, you can see no profit yet. Assuming profit is here, you can withdraw your money. Click here to withdraw the money. Is it into your bank account? Put your bank details here. If it's to your VTU wallet. VTU wallet means API wallet. Okay? API wallet. What's the meaning of that API wallet? I'm talking about this wallet. This place. This place. So the money will be sent back to this place. Okay? Now let's go to all transactions. Under this place, you can see that we just have like 3 buttons. 3 buttons. Now it will get to a stage where you will see buttons that will be listed from here to this place. Okay? But it's because there is no successful transaction here. That is why we don't see that. Okay? But I will fund myself and I buy data so that I want you to see how the thing is working. Okay, I just found myself using online payment. Let me show you.
You have a new transaction to verify.
Now I found myself with 129 naira. So you can see your wallet has been funded with 129, old balance 0. I found myself. So that I want my customer, as in, do this test running. I want this transaction here to be successful. Okay? Now, here we go. And I will show you what will happen to this place. What will happen to that my 50,000. Let me make it very nice. I don't want to use that 50,000. Let me just use 129. Let us assume your customer also has 129 naira. So let's do it that way. Let me debit this 50,100. Let me debit it. Okay, so that customer, let us assume the customer also has 129 naira. Okay, so this customer, click on it. In case you want to check this customer, you click on that name. After clicking, you can say fund. I want to fund that customer with 129 naira, so that you understand how this thing works. So your customer has 129 naira, or let us assume, okay, let me come this way. Let us assume this customer sends you 129 naira into your bank account, and you now take that money, you fund it into your wallet directly. You see, do you gain? Do you lose? No. This customer that has 129, he sends you 129 naira, and you send the money into your API using this method, this way. That means you don't gain and you do not lose. Your customer also, the money is in your customer's wallet, so your customer also has the money, but he has not used it to buy anything. So I am the customer. You can say good. I am the customer that I want to buy now. So let us see how it will work. Let me go straight. I want to buy MTN SME 500 MB. Now what I do, I'll click on MTN SME data. After that, so you take this, your phone number. I'm going to use my real phone number. My phone is here. So 081 buy. Then your pin, that pin will set that time. This. Are you sure? Yes. Wow! Now what happens? Your transaction was successful. Now the transaction is successful now. So that means here I'm ready. The message, let me quickly check it. Now, message entered that you have received 500 MB from a number, and it will expire on this date, on so date. Okay, so that is exactly how it works. Okay, now let me now go to this manager. Let me go straight to this place. Let me refresh. Another customer here. Let me refresh this customer place. 0 naira. And this is the transaction. Successful. Send receipt. Download receipt. So under this place, 0 naira. But now what happens? 3% has entered here. 3% of that 129 naira has entered. Okay, so now you can now click here to send the money into your wallet. You can see you earned this on MTN SME. This commission is associated with a transaction with ID on this date, on so date. So I want to withdraw it. You can send it to your bank account or you send it to your VTU wallet. So let me click on send. Now, do you see the money here? No, the money is not here. So that means from that 129 naira, you gain this 3.87. Okay, now how will you be selling 5 MB for 129 naira? That is very cheap. Okay, now how will you now do your own editing, as in your pricing, how you do that. Okay, let me go back. This report, I've not explained it. Report will show you how your account is being debited, is being funded. Now, when I funded my wallet with 129, I received message. When customer buys and my cash debited, I receive message, wallet debited. So when I send money from my API and from my profit to API, I receive this message. So with this one, we're giving you insight. And if you want to know whether you are gaining, you are losing, you are doing this, you are doing that, or you want to know much about your transactions, click on menu. Click on transaction statement, choose date. After choosing date, export. So this will export your transaction statement into your email so that you can have a glance look. Check it. Do you gain, do you lose? It will show it. Even it will tell you amount you lose. Okay, good. Now we have not touched this menu, which we are going to do now. Let me show you transaction that I said it will have many buttons. Now it shows reprocess. This reprocess means if you want to reprocess, as it may be your customer claims to have not received data. Okay? If your customer claims to have not received data, it shows transaction successful, is successful. But you know, sometimes maybe network happened and the thing your customer did not receive it, or something happens, just like that. Now, all you have to do is to click on reprocess, that you want to reprocess it. Now, reprocess will not deduct any money from your customer and will not deduct any money from your account. It's just like if your customer does not receive it, the thing will be redelivered to your customer. You will not be debited and your customer will not be debited. But the order will go well, as it will redeliver itself. Okay? Now, after you've done that, all we have to do next
You have a new record in your log table.
All we have to do next now is that refund or debit. For example, okay, let me just click on it. Now, in case maybe the transaction is not successful, let me show you sample. Now, if it's not successful or you just want to refund that customer, but you can't refund customer when a transaction is successful, okay? Because it will affect your transaction statement. It will show that you lose. Why? Because you were debited with 129 and you want to refund a customer. Have you collected that money that was debited from your account? No. So you can't debit any customer if you don't see a dispute button among here. So a dispute button will display when a transaction failed. So here you should not refund any customer. Okay, now let me now show you when a transaction failed. Okay, this one now it will fail. Let me refresh this place. Now this place now, you can see order concluded. What happens? You had been refunded. Click here for more information. So I want to click on this place. You can see. So wallet has been refunded. Okay? Good. So wallet debited that time and wallet refunded. Now. So we are going to do one thing. So let's go back to this place. You can see that your money has come back to this place. 129 is now back. That is when you can see your money is back. You have the opportunity to refund that customer because the transaction failed. You know, the transaction was successful. I just, it's part of tutorial. So that just make it failed. So that you can now we can see something here called refund. Then you click on refund. That is where you can now refund a customer. because that customer has 0 naira, 0 naira in his account, and the transaction failed. You were not debited, so you have to refund the customer. But the thing is now this: if you refund a customer, will your API be debited? I don't know. Let me process it first. I've refunded the customer like this. Let's go back to this place. Let me check the customer's balance now. 129. Let me check your own balance. 129. Your profit, none. Question is this: you can see everything has gone back to the previous stage. Your customer can now reorder, can now buy something again, and you follow the process that we took that time. Simple. Okay, now let's jump to another place. VTU setup. Now this is just online payment. In case you want to be accepting bank transfer, just put your bank details here. Let me just say UBA